Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cake Talk TV. My name is Kristina Norman and I own Aspen Charm Cakes and Pastries here in Denver, Colorado. And I own Cake Success, where I help cake designers charge premium prices for their cakes, about $8 to $12 per slice and more, charging thousands of dollars for their cakes, having book solid cake calendars, and owning and operating a profitable cake business that they love. And welcome back to today's video. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure that you subscribe down below so you never miss an episode of Cake Talk TV and awesome cake business advice from myself to help you have an amazing cake business. So we're going to talk about today what to do when a customer does not like the cake that you have created for them. This sucks, is one thing that I first want to say. And I've experienced this more times than I like, not very often, but it has happened for me inside of my cake business, and I'm able to learn from those experiences. But I want this video to help you know what to do with these certain situations inside of your cake business that I know is really going to help you. So one thing, notice how I said it happened for me instead of to me. And that's a big difference that I want you to really change the way that you're looking at the situation. So you drop off the cake, or the customer picks the cake up and they're not getting the awesome stellar response that you're really hoping to get. And a lot of times if I don't get a certain type of response, I'm able to read the customer and understand, where this situation's headed in terms of like leaving, an additional conversation, everything like that. But one thing that you want to actually understand, that this is a great opportunity for you and your cake business to learn from this experience and learn how you can take this situation and make the necessary changes so it doesn't necessarily happen again. One thing that I like to do inside of my cake business is to actually ask the customer, what do you think about this cake? Are you happy with it? And really getting comfortable asking uncomfortable questions, because a lot of times we take things so personal in our cake business to where we're thinking it's an expression of me. And if they don't like my cakes, they don't like me. And I want them to like everything that I'm doing inside of my business. And sometimes customers don't like the finished product. And when you get comfortable having those conversations, you're able to drill down and understand why they don't like the design, the flavor, the taste, whatever it is about the cake order that you actually created for them. Next thing that I want you to do is to not take it personally. So this is a second step, a step on its own, is to really learn to separate yourself from your cake business to where it feels like you're selling a product, like you're working at the mall or everything like that, and you don't have like a personal attachment to it. I found that whenever I was able to kind of like separate myself from my cake business, my products from myself, I was able to look at my product and the cakes a little in a different manner to where I'm able to make a different business decision instead of from the space of you don't like me, you don't like my cakes. So I want you to not take it personally. Next, I want you to really see how you can, as a party, you and the guests, come up with a way to really both be in a happy ending. I'm a big believer in making sure your customers are happy. And I didn't say the customer is always right, but the customer is happy, satisfied. Because our cake businesses, a lot of times, they're word of mouth, and word of mouth can be the best form of marketing or the worst form of marketing. But I want you to really think, how can you make this situation right for your customer, but also right for you as well? Sometimes I've given full refunds on a cake, and maybe I shouldn't have done that. That wasn't in the best light for me, and I had to learn from that. Perhaps it's going to be something off in the future to where like a certain percentage off. Just really find a way to make it good and right for your customer. And I found a lot of times, sometimes you can just ask your customer, what would actually make this right? I want to make this right for you so you're happy. And come from a genuine place so then they feel and understand that you want to actually be a great business owner. And when customers find that you're taking care of them and you want to really make them happy, they're going to really see it in a loving, understanding manner. If you don't do anything, or you're pissed off, or you have an attitude, or you're thinking, this cake is awesome, why don't you think this cake is awesome? That type of attitude I found just really attracts certain situations that are not really good for you. And this is the opportunity for you to learn how to ask better questions throughout your cake consultation. So then you're really coming up with a design that really clearly, the customer clearly sees what you're going to design for them, so that expectations are more so met. This is an opportunity for you to really look at your recipes. Maybe your recipes aren't consistent and you need to find better recipes inside of your cake business. Perhaps you need to come up with different policies inside of your business, so where if something happens, you're able to do this inside of your cake business and then operate from there, instead of like not having a good idea about what to do, like creating better business policies. But learn from this experience instead of really taking it personally or thinking they should like the cake, because if they didn't like the cake, they genuinely don't like the cake. They're not doing this on purpose. They don't like the cake. And I found it's my opportunity to learn and apply different changes so I'm getting different results. So I've given you a lot of steps where you can actually apply in your business. So then things get easier as you're progressing inside your cake business, instead of the same things kind of happening over and over and over again. When you're learning and you're applying, you'll find you don't attract the same type of situations over and over again. So I have an awesome resource that I know is truly going to help you inside of your cake business. It's going to help you attract better paying clients inside of your cake business and attract better paying clients inside your cake business. And that's going to be down below. It's going to be an awesome guide. It's inside of my business library, where it has so many awesome resources, guides to help you have a successful cake business that you love. And this really has my 4 best booking strategies that have helped me inside of my cake business for me to attract better paying clients inside of my cake business. And I know it's going to give you great results as well. It's a free guide. It's inside of my Cake and Success business library, and I want you to download that below. So if you have any questions about this topic or a funky experience that you've had inside of your business, comment down below, because I love reading just these weird situations that happen inside of our cake business. I hope that this video has inspired you to really think, how can you do something different with these situations inside of your cake business? And I will see you in another episode of Cake Talk TV. I'll see you later. Bye.